Hey everybody, welcome to the Sideline Report. I'm Marvin Jackson. It was homecoming last Sunday at FedEx Field, and backup quarterback Colt McCoy came off the bench after halftime to lead Washington to a come-from-behind 19-17 victory. Now joining me this evening to discuss the latest Washington football news is our Shannon Cross. Thanks for being here.
Glad to be here.
Lexter Taylor of Heritage Sports Radio Network.
Thanks, Mark.
And also we have former Washington defensive tackle, Spain Musgrove.
Thank you.
And I know you had a good time at homecoming weekend.
Anytime we win is a good time.
All right. Well, I'm just going to throw this out there, guys. Obviously, it was a good move to move Kirk Cousins out of the lineup. But did they win because it was the Tennessee Titans or because, Colt McCoy was in the game? What do you guys think?
Well, basically what you do, he was a coach, he did what a coach's supposed to do. And he probably been ready for that all week. And what you do, you have to make a decision. You got 50-some guys on that team, and you need to find out what these guys can do in time, like time Saturday, Sunday, he needed to know. So he put him in, guess what? He's the greatest coach ever lived. But if he had made a mistake, we've been talking about the mistake he made, But that's the thing you do, and I think they should put some other guys in that might be a little bit more hungry than what they have going on.
I'm going to drink the Kool-Aid. I'm going to say, Colt McCoy was on it, okay? When he came in the third and then connected with Garcon and he went 70 yards, I was like, okay.
It's kind of like magic, though.
Yeah, it was so quick. I think some of us might have, walked away to grab a snack, and if you blinked, you missed it.
That's right.
Yeah, I was. I don't know if I want to drink the Kool-Aid. I think the Tennessee Titans,
still drinking water.
They weren't a good football team. Charlie Whitehurst is the backup quarterback to Jake Locker. So, and he had success against Washington's defense. I will say this though, Washington's offense, the passing offense, had a lot of success, and then the coach, Gruden making a great decision, switching quarterbacks because, Kirk Cousins, as good as he is and as good as he looks in the warm-up suits, he does make a lot of mistakes. He turns the ball over. He's averaging 2 turnovers per game. Colt comes in, he's a cool cat. He comes in first pass, and it's a touchdown. So off Jump Street now, he's a hero in Washington, D.C. Now we have a quarterback controversy.
And then, of course, the end of the game, they needed a drive. Could Kirk Cousins have driven them down the field?
And the history has proven
that he cannot.
Somewhere along the line, in the last few minutes, he would throw the ball directly into the arms of the other team. Not that the player makes a fantastic play on the ball, but it looked like he said, hey, here, oh my goodness, I made a mistake. So I think the coach got a sense and figured he's not going to wait that long to find out.
And they're mental mistakes,
That's what,
some of
don't even talk
he's
about.
second-guessing himself. You can see the hesitation, and I think that's where, he'll connect, he'll make eye contact with the receiver, but the defense is already reading it, and they're like, okay, got it.
And you think it's funny, the big knock on RG3 is that he has a big ego. But as a quarterback, you kind of have to have that ego. You have to,
little chip.
You have to have that confidence, and that's what RG has, and I believe Colt has that. Colt, big-time quarterback coming out of Texas, University of Texas. He was a star. He took his team to the national championship game. So he knows how to play. For whatever reason, Kirk has had problems in the fourth quarter turning the football over.
Especially on Sundays. He's a great quarterback on Wednesday and Thursday, right?
Right, great.
Well, let's talk about Dallas. I mean, that's a big game coming up Monday night. And can they build on this victory to, get the team pumped up to go down and beat Dallas, a 6-1 team?
Absolutely. There's no question about it. I mean,
you don't think Dallas is that good, do you?
Who doesn't get excited about Dallas week,
Right.
And I mean, if you look at the Redskins' schedule, after Dallas is Minnesota and Tampa Bay. So, I mean, they could actually win the next 3 games and they're a 500 team. But, yeah, Dallas is good. They got the new triplets with Des Bryant and Murray, and Romo's playing very well this year. But I'm not sold on the Cowboys yet. Now, Des is going to be a problem for the Redskins, but I'm not sold on Dallas yet.
Well, What I'm sold on is the Dallas offensive line. That is a fantastic improvement. And you got a running back look like he's enjoying himself. And the only reason you enjoy yourself, you're not getting hit in the backfield. And those guys up front, I'm talking about their draft choices. I think they got 3 first-rounders on that line. The cohesion is there. And I guarantee you the next couple of years, that team stay there, it's going to be hard to deal with. They're moving people off the line.
And they've only done that in the last few years,
That's
right?
correct.
Building that line.
That's correct. So that's a big difference. So we, defensively, got to figure out how to handle those guys up front. And that's what it's a commitment. And defense is you play as a unit, you take care of your responsibility, and then you go to the ball. And when you start seeing 3 and 4 guys around the ball, possibility you can win that way. But you can't have one guy making an attack and you don't see another shirt show up. Because it's not going to work against a good team.
Can we beat Dallas? We got a few seconds.
Anything's possible. Come on, we've seen so much happen just in the first 7 weeks of football. So yes, I think it's very possible. Yeah, but they got to watch out for DeMarco Murray.
They don't have Rakpo anymore. Rakpo's
Right.
gone.
Murphy is ready. Trent Murphy is ready. That's what Hatcher told me. Well, let's take a break here. Much more coming up, including a look at last week's Burgundy and Gold homecoming and Mark Rippon's Ring of Fame ceremony. Don't go away. That's what he told me.